Ever since the world changed, everything feels different. Maybe not for the better. Life seems to have lost some of its vibrancy, and if you're honest with yourself, you might feel it too. Each year we hear the same promises. This is my year. But let's be real. It wasn't in 2023, not in 2024, and it won't be in 2025 either, unless you take control. So give me a few minutes and I'll help you make 2025 the year you stop hoping and start doing. Now, a quick disclaimer. I'm not here to give you a temporary burst of motivation. Motivation is like a sugar rush, and I'm not selling candy. I'm here to hand you the mindset, strategy, and reality check you need to make actual change happen. First things first, I know you've been trying, or at least you think you have. Maybe you started working out but gave up after 2 weeks. Maybe you set vague goals like, I want to be better. Better at what? Breathing? You've been doing that since birth. Trying isn't enough. If you're only half committed, you're not failing because life is unfair. Though yeah, it can be. You're failing because you're waiting for life to magically align with your energy. It won't. You have to align yourself with your goals. And that alignment starts with the most valuable resource you have, your time. You probably say, I don't have time. But let's break that down. Yesterday, you had time to scroll through social media for hours. You had time to binge watch your favorite show again. You even had time to sit around thinking about how you have no time. See the problem? You have time, you're just not using it right. Let's do the math. You get 24 hours a day. Say you sleep for 8, work or study for another 8, and spend 2 on basic tasks like eating and existing. That still leaves 6 hours. What are you doing with them? If you don't have a solid answer, you found your issue. We live in an era where you can learn practically anything for free. Want to start a business? There are tutorials and AI tools that guide you step by step. Want to get in shape? Apps, YouTube channels, and online communities exist to help. Want to develop a new skill? Platforms like Coursera, Skillshare, and even TikTok, if you follow the right people, have you covered. Your phone is a tool. If you treat it like a toy, it'll keep you distracted. But even the best tools are useless without a system. Saying, I want to save money is cute, but what's your plan? Are you tracking expenses, automating savings, or are you just hoping for a miracle? The same applies to fitness, learning, relationships, everything. Goals alone are worthless without a system in place. Systems are what keep you on track when you don't feel like showing up. They're the meal preps, the study schedules, the workout plans. They separate the ones who achieve from the ones who just talk about it. Let's also talk about the grind. The truth is, success is not glamorous. It's repetitive, boring, and often exhausting. It's waking up early to work out when you'd rather sleep. It's sacrificing nights out to study. It's putting in effort even when no one notices. The grind isn't supposed to feel good. It's supposed to feel necessary. Once you stop expecting it to be fun, you'll start seeing real progress. But here's the thing. The grind doesn't mean doing things the old way. We live in the most opportunity-rich era in history. You can learn almost anything, earn in countless ways, and access resources previous generations couldn't even dream of. So if you're not making progress, it's not because opportunities don't exist. It's because you're not seizing them. And no, passively consuming success-related content doesn't count. Watching productivity videos isn't the same as being productive. Inspiration is meaningless without action. And then there's this idea of balance. You've been told you can perfectly balance work, life, self-improvement, and rest. Reality check. That's a myth. If you want something badly enough, other things will have to take a back seat. That doesn't mean you should burn out, but it does mean making your priorities crystal clear. You can't squeeze success into whatever time is left over in your day. It has to be front and center. So ask yourself, are you truly trying or are you just dabbling? There's a massive difference between effort and consistent effort. One gives you short-term results, if that, while the other changes your life. If you're not where you want to be, is it because the universe is against you or because you haven't fully committed? Be honest.